Hey there, hello there, Chef Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to yet another second and 10 video. We're not doing the college football series. I already did that, kind of. We're not the NFL tournament. That's tomorrow. Anyhow, we're doing the Kenny Easley tribute game as the LA Raiders of 1983 take on the 83 Seattle Seahawks. Reason being is this one. Kenny Easley, one of the legendary safeties in Seattle Seahawks history from 1981 to 1987. Playing college football for UCLA, being a three-time All-American, which is pretty impressive, and was actually selected in the first round of the draft by the Seahawks. He spent 7 seasons and was named Defensive Player of the Year, and unfortunately his career ended terribly. Anyway, he was born and raised in Chesapeake Bay, Virginia, and a lot of colleges recruited him. He decided to go to UCLA and play, and he finished his career with UCLA with 19 interceptions. He actually finished ninth in Heisman Trophy winning in 1980, and his number 5 is retired by the UCLA Bruins. I don't know how many jerseys have been hit. I say UCLA football has retired Kenny Easley's number, Troy Aikman's number 8, Kenny Washington's number 13, the first UCLA African American player, Gary Beeman, Heisman Trophy win number 16, Paul Cameron, number 34, Burt Baldwin, 38, Jackie Robinson's 42 was retired, Jonathan Ogden's 79 was retired, Don Booma, and Jerry Robinson. Okay. So anyway, elected to the College Football Hall of Fame in 1991. He was actually selected by the Bulls in the 10th round of the 1981 draft. Easley was the 4th overall pick in the 1981 draft, selected by the Seahawks. The 1981 draft, New Orleans took George Rogers, a pretty good Heisman Trophy winner and running back icon. It worked out. Giants took LT. That worked out. The Jets took Freeman McNeil in one of the rare draft non-mishaps in Jets history. And Kenny Easley 4th. EJ Jr. went 5th to the Cardinals. Ronnie Lott went 8th to the Niners. So anyway, he was a decent guy. He was the AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year in 1981, and in 1983, Easley became the backbone of Chuck Knox's defense. And it worked. He made 7 interceptions, and the Seahawks almost got to the 1984 Super Bowl, but lost to the Raiders. He had 10 interceptions in the 84 season, and was named Defensive Player of the Year, I guess. Not the 83 season, but the 84-85. Nevertheless, he signed a 5-year deal to stay with the Seahawks and got to his 4th consecutive Pro Bowl. In 1986, he was injured for most of the season. And a lot of people said that he was going to be traded away as Seattle was trying to steal Tampa's number 1 draft pick to get Vinny Testaverde. It actually worked out, being one of the best non-moves in Seattle history. In 1987, he was the leading figure in the NFL strike. So, yeah, it's how everything and all that. So, you know, it was not the best thing in the world. His last game was the 87 wildcard game against the Houston Oilers. Prior to 1988, the Seahawks decided to trade Kenny Easley so that they could get a quarterback in return. Easley was expandable, so Seattle managed to trade him to the Phoenix Cardinals in the first season that saw the Cardinals go to Arizona after leaving for St. Louis. He for Kelly Stouffer. That didn't work out so well. But during the mandatory team physical, he actually was diagnosed with a idiopathic syndrome, a severe kidney disease, which voided the trade. So anyway, the Seahawks actually gave draft picks to the Cardinals as compensation to complete the trade so that they could get Stover and easily decided to retire. He actually filed a lawsuit against the Seahawks and the doctors, stating that an overdose of Advil for an ankle injury was the cause of his kidney failures. He said he even took 15 to 20 Advils daily for 3 months. But anyway, it didn't work out so well. the lawsuit was settled out of court, and Kenny Easley did get a new kidney 2 years later. So he would do some stuff and all that, and all that. He actually, well, he cut most of his ties with the Seahawks organization because of the lawsuit and all that, and that no one from the organization offered condolences. However, when Paul Allen, co-founder of Microsoft, bought the Seahawks, he wanted Kenny Easley into the Ring of Honor and said that once he accepted, well, no player would go in before him. Easley liked that because the old ownership group, the Nordstroms, were long gone and decided to reconnect with the Seahawks. It was actually named honorary captain during Super Bowl 49, the disastrous one that saw Marshawn Lynch not be used. The Seahawks would retire as number 45 in 2017. 7-year career, he was named to the NFL's 1980s All-Decade team. And actually got inducted to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2017. So that was great. So yeah, he died of complications from his kidney disease. I mean, that was just bad. So now let's see how he does against the 1983 LA Raiders, the team that freaking ruined his chances at a Super Bowl. Seahawks will start with Kurt with a C. Warner at State, and David Hughes running the ball. Steve Sargent, Mr. Seahawk himself, Earl Jackson, and Charlie Young. Offensive line is Steve August, Bob Pratt, Blair Bush, and Edward Geller broadcasting. For the Raiders, Lyle Sato, Archie Reese, and Howard Ball. For linebackers, had the bags for Hendricks, Bob Nelson, Rod Martin, and Matt Miller. Mike Haynes, Mike Davis, and Matt Millay, and Lester Hayes. Now, because Kenny Easley was a defensive player, all Seattle's offensive possessions were received. He was picked up by Jim Plunkett, who made kind of a second comeback because the Raiders tried Mark Wilson and Oliver Evans Sutton. He sucks. So Jim Plunkett came in and had another comeback. Marcus Allen starts at running back. Cliff Branch, Malcolm Barnwell, and Kevin Muhammad. Receivers John Christensen, defender. Bruce Davis, Charlie Hanna, Dave Dolby, Nick Garvin, Conservatives, Bransky, and Peter Williams. Seattle on defensive forward, Jeff Bryant, Joe Nash, Jake Reed. Linebackers Mark Hicks, Michael Jackson, not that one. Sheldon Robinson, Steve Simpson, John Harris, Kenny Easley, and safety Dave Brown, Dave Espinow.
First down. First down.
Flag on the play.
False start. Offense. First down. First down. Holding. Receiving team. First down. First down.
Flag on the play.
False start. Offense. First down. First down. Good.
Running game is non-existent. Bucket 11 for 13, 123, their touchdown. Jacob Creed sacked Bucket 4 freaking times. Defense. Easley 3 tackles, making him 5th on the tackles list. Schultz with 7 tackles, Green with 5, Robinson with 4, Brown with 3. Green, 4 of his 5 tackles are sacks. They're still losing the game. You don't see that every day, a 4-sack day, and you're losing by 4.
False start. Offense. First down. First down. First down. First down. Timeout, defense. First down.
Touchdown, Seahawks. The extra point is good.
First down. First down. First down.
Flag on the play.
False start. Offense.
Raiders got sacked 7 times. Yeah, Jacob Lee was sacked Plunkett 4 times, and they still lose the game 38-17 because Seattle had 6 fucking turnovers. Very embarrassing. Box scored Craig 18 for 34, 195 a touchdown. Not 1, not 2, but 5 freaking receptions. Plunkett 16 for 21, 179, 3 touchdowns. Mark Wilson threw a pass and Kenny Easley made it a pick 6. Not much there. Yeah, the Raiders were up 24-0 at them. After that, it was 17-14 for Seattle in the second half. Oh, I thought Kenny Easley got a touchdown. Oh no, Easley got it to the 26. I thought that Kenny Easley, oh, he picked it off from 2 yards. I thought it was a touchdown. No, it wasn't. Easley had 3 tackles and 3 assisted tackles, so 6 tackles in all. Schultz had 8, Robinson 6, Hicks 6, Reed 6, including 4 sacks. Yeah, they sacked Plunkett 7 times, but they still lost. Pick that shit up. 48-17 Raiders catchy. And I feel bad for Jason Lundgren. I feel bad for the Seattle Seahawks icons. The Raiders screwed them again. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.